got a chief constable that's turning around and saying, you know, I expect high standards in my force, which I completely agree, by the way. They're the chief constable, they can run their force however they want. Fantastic. However, you've got to look yourself in the mirror and also abide by your own uniform policy. And we both know from a photo that's out on social media that Mr. Fulber did not do that. The other thing for me about this, if we're getting a chief constable that is saying, you know what, I may well have been able to have dealt with this previously, why is he not having a reflective practice? Why is he not doing a reflective practice?
Yeah.
If we're saying the officers have breached something and they're going to have to reflect on the fact that their uniform wasn't right, if he as a leader has made a decision that he's now reflected on and gone, you know what, I could have done that differently, then why isn't he doing a formal reflective practice and saying, in my leadership of this force, I may well have jumped the gun a little bit here, and in future I'll do X, Y and Z to make sure it doesn't happen. Because I can guarantee you in any other kind of rank that you'd have to do a reflective practice. So why isn't it? I don't know whether he has. I'd like to think that he has, because that's the right thing to do, because as we know, reflective practice is one of the most powerful things that you can do in policing, to reflect on what you could have done better. And I would argue that Mr. Fulber could have done this better, and he needs to reflect on it.